Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Play fake. Murray. That's caught down the field by Palmer. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cards need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go now.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And down he goes just beyond the 35. But that pretty move got him some extra space to run. Brought down by Jalen Thompson. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Steal. Check steal. Let's go. Set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. You look at this Arizona defense. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in a fetal position.
That's not bad.
I don't think he's going to do that. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Packers.
Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A stoppage here following the play, and it looks like Josh Jacobs was shaken up and in need of some assistance. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
43. Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Black. Blue, black. Green, jack.
Throwing. Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Come on, set. Hut.
They'll run on first down. Lloyd. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Cardinals' 38-yard line.
Here's Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Love now. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. But down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and the pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening drive. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this way. They've got to take care of business first.
2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. A quick throw, but incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Murray. Out wide and intercepted.
I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Down. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Lloyd. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Watch out now. 50 series. Ready. Cut.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lloyd. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marshawn Lloyd, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Lucas Van Ness in there on the tackle. The Cardinals at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
This is taken in by McBride. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Sit. 2-2. Hot. 2-2.
Throwing now is Murray. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up. 1st and goal at the 5. Charles, not only is that an interception, interception. It's one where you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
10 black, ready?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Well, Love wants to shift things around.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Drill, 52.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by McManus is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. But I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. After 1, 17-7 the score on EA Sports. Third and 9 here.
Easy.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's got room at the 30. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride, 64 yards. And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film, it should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Some people playing defense in this one. There's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
30 feet, yellow. Red, yellow. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And here comes Dortch on the return. Able to push his way through. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Green.
Shotgun now from Murray. And his throw is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
To throw is Murray. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I would say it might be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Here's Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
That's good for the Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Over the middle, Harrison. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
11 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
Murray now. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throw left side, it's hauled in by Golden. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They'll run on first down. It's Lloyd. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Glove. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Black, 95. Black, shot.
Working out of the gun. Love. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but, boy, he's playing really well.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Murray going to throw. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Murray now to throw. That's completed right side to Palmer. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's again complete to Palmer. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cardinals are once again back in front. And now it's blocked. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, I think there was a lot of surprise from the kicking team there. After the block, they kind of froze and then realized, oh, wait, they can return this, and they returned it all the way.
And you know why they froze? Not often do you get that second sound, right? There's the kick, you hear that, and then there's that second thud when there's a block. That's when people freeze and they have to realize where the ball is. They picked it up and took it the other way.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Blue 32.
To throw now. Here's Love. Rolling to his right. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Looking to throw on second down. Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 42.
A big completion there against double coverage. And Charles, one of those guys had a pick on him earlier.
Yeah, so he didn't allow that to deter him at all, did he? In fact, it probably was a challenge. Okay, you got to pick me for him. It's my turn now to make the big play. And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Here we go. Set. Point pick. Field black. Set cut.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Jalen Thompson picks it.
And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
10 cycles. 33. Yellow. Hey, check mega. Cut.
On 1st down, Lord. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That good for 22 and a first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Ready. Red, 38. Ready.
Love is sneaking. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Jordan Love in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready?
They'll throw now on the final play. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Brendan McManus picking off for free win.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Jones now on the return. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules could do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. It's Lloyd. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
60 red. 60 red. Striker. 3-3.
Throwing. Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll run on first down. Lloyd. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's David Collins into the backfield with ease and making the stick. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Love now. And Watson has it right side. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Let's go now. 50, quick.
Here's Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Cardinals are going to get the football back at their own 17. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Now Murray. This is taken in by McBride. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
That's good. Let's go. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play develop, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Here's Murray. That's complete to McBride. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Come back.
Throwing now is Murray. Steps away. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Lloyd. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 54 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lloyd. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Love, he's going to change the play here. Now on 2nd and 13. Love. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
On the double.
1st down, Packers.
Mega. Come on, set. 10 black. Cut.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lloyd. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Okay, right.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 43 red. Set.
up the middle. Lloyd. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
Ready?
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go. Hey, blue. Yellow. 22. You, yellow. Black shot. Hut.
Love looking to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cards will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner, and a lot of people look at them going for it on 4th down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them, got the ball right back for them. So nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
Omaha.
To throw is Murray. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Will go down as a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw, it's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Benson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's taken it around the 40. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. First down, they start out with a Campbell. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
On now is the Packers punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Murray.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. Short one here, caught by McBride. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Murray now. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Cardinals! Trey McBride, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th-quarter lead. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the set. Good pressure, and it's second down.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now. Now Love.
Back foot throw there is incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away.
On the return, Dortch.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Omaha. Hey, hold on.
Murray going to throw.
Short one here, caught by McBride.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Murray now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Ace.
Back to throw. Murray. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Three. Set, cut.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
A throw left side, it's hauled in by Golden.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
62. Ready?
Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now.
Set, ready. 6, 12, 10. Hey, move. Set.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
Let's go now. Ready.
They give now to Abanikanda. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
52 blaster. Let's go. Black, ready?
Abanikanda once again. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. 10 seconds.
Now Love going to change things up. 3rd down, here's Abanikanda. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to tie things up in the final minute. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Edo blue.
Love looking to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And from the gun, here's Abanikanda. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here's Love.
There's no timeouts left. That's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready up.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Black shot. Ready.
Now Love. This is caught. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Here it is. 4th and goal. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready?
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
62. Set. 33. Yellow. 22 needle. Go pink. Steel. Black. Set cut.
Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. There he goes, right side. The race is on. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lead, yeah, a little extra on top.
That second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for the Cardinals, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Packers, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Artistry on display. Hi everyone, I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the New England Patriots. And it's Stephon Diggs. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Patriots up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is Xavier Worthy. They're going to get it out to him on the right side and then watch him do the rest. Whoa, is he fun to watch. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And here is the 6-time Pro Bowler, George Kittle. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Put it in the books as a 62-yard touchdown. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Yeah. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My thing I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always